As one of the most iconic space probes in human history, Voyager 1 has been traveling through the vast expanse of interstellar space for over 46 years. However, recent reports suggested that the spacecraft has made an unknown and potentially terrifying discovery, leaving scientists and space enthusiasts around the world in shock. What could this discovery be? And what does it mean for the future of space exploration? Join us as we delve into the fascinating video on how Voyager 1 has made an unknown, terrifying discovery after 46 years in space. Voyager 1, the first spacecraft to leave the solar system and reach interstellar space, was launched by NASA more than 45 years ago. We believed that everything was running smoothly until recently. The outdated spacecraft has transmitted startling information that might fundamentally alter our understanding of the universe and space in general. A grand tour to investigate the outer planets was proposed in the 1960s, which led NASA to start developing a mission in the early 1970s. Engineers developing Voyager used data from the Pioneer 10 spacecraft to better construct the spacecraft to withstand the harsh radiation environment around Jupiter. On September 1977, NASA launched the space probe, Voyager 1, as part of the Voyager program to study the outer solar system. Voyager 1 became the first spacecraft to pass the heliopause and enter interstellar space 35 years after its launch. Let's first go over a brief history of the Voyager 1 spacecraft. The Jet Propulsion Laboratory developed Voyager 1, which contains 16 hydrazine thrusters, 3 axis stabilization gyroscopes, and reference tools. The Attitude and Articulation Control Subsystem, or AACS, is made up of all of them. Also, it has 11 pieces of scientific equipment that will be used to investigate planets and other astronomical objects as it travels through space. Voyager 1's radio communication system was built to function both inside and beyond the solar system. It uses either a 2.3 GHz or a 8.4 GHz frequency to relay data to Earth through Deep Space Network Channel 18, while signals from Earth to Voyager are sent at 2.1 GHz. One of the oldest spacecraft still in operation, Voyager 1 is 14.5 billion miles from Earth. The Voyager 1 has provided several answers on our solar system. Voyager 1 started photographing Jupiter 2 years after it was launched. Because of the increased photographic resolution made possible by a closer approach, the majority of observations of the Jovian system's moons, rings, magnetic fields, and radiation belt environment were conducted during the 48 hours before the closest approach. Moreover, Voyager 1 determined the precise location of the heliopause at 120 EU of Jupiter's orbit and keeps track of information concerning space plasma, dust, density, and gravitational force. This occurred in August 2012, and NASA publicly confirmed it on September 12, 2013. The date of arrival is typically taken to be August 25, 2012, approximately 10 days before the 35th anniversary of its launch. The day persistent changes in the density of energetic particles were first seen. At this time, the majority of astronomers had abandoned the notion that crossing the heliopause required a shift in the direction of the magnetic field. The indirect measurement of an 80-fold increase in electron density based on the frequency of plasma oscillations observed starting on April 9, 2013, triggered by a solar outburst that occurred in March 2012, was a key discovery that persuaded many scientists that the heliopause had been crossed. The first puzzle was recently solved when NASA scientists discovered a puzzling continual vibrating hum that they think was caused by interstellar gas or plasma waves from the probe. Could it be aliens? Is the hum from a faulty system on board, or is it part of space sounds that the probe picks up? The solution has not yet been confirmed. The enigmatic hum has become a common occurrence because it doesn't affect how the probe functions. NASA will use the Voyager 1 data to better comprehend our solar system. Yet, How can NASA effectively deal with this new pattern of confusing data? The Voyager Interstellar Missions project manager, Dodd, advises them to adjust and continue seeking the cause of the hum. If NASA locates the source of the issue, they may send software or utilize the hardware system of the spacecraft to fix it. But the mystery didn't end there. The disturbing part of this anomaly was that the probe's AACS seemed to be in excellent working order, but the data it sends does not match the spacecraft's movement and orientation. NASA scientists believe that the vehicle was confused about its space location in light of this unlikely result. NASA continued to seek solutions. The antenna appeared to be properly aligned, and it continues to receive and carry out orders. But even the greatest minds cannot explain why the data is random. The powerful signal coming from Voyager 1 was more perplexing. Where is the strange data problem coming from if the signal is strong? The antenna is properly positioned and the AACS relays no substantial defect. No one knew or has been able to find out yet, Dodd said. At this point in the Voyager's mission's journey, mysteries like these are normal for the course. The spacecraft is about 45 years old, which is much older than what the mission planners expected. The mission has taken longer than expected, but might that be the cause of the confusing data? Only after learning more about the phenomena they were dealing with would NASA give up. They must anticipate how this circumstance may eventually impact data collecting and transmission. The good news in this enigma is that the spacecraft's safe mode has not yet been activated by the system. Just the necessary functions will function after the safe mode has been activated. An all-round message to the Voyager and back takes 20 hours and 33 minutes. It amounts to 2 days of waiting before learning whether a particular task is successful. But despite this obstacle, Dodd hoped her team would figure out and fix the junk data problem. They had no choice but to keep an eye out for other abnormalities in Voyager 1's data and utilize those to draw a concrete conclusion and find a workable solution. Although this mystery seems terrifying, it has no impact on us here on Earth, only a scientific issue, which NASA would eventually resolve. Dodd thought that abnormalities developing on a spaceship after such a lengthy period in orbit were not unusual. The spaceship was thought to be on borrowed time and might soon run out of fuel. Its estimated lifespan is 2027, which is 50 years after its debut and 5 years from today. Are those enigmatic random trash data from fading probes or old age to blame? Although we cannot be certain, everything that has a beginning, including spacecrafts, must also have an end. A portion of the mystery was clarified in August 2022. No one expected the answer to be so straightforward. Therefore, it came as a surprise. An engineer issued a probe command because they thought the computer was dead. After receiving a poor order from the dead computer from another computer within the probe, Voyager 1 began to provide inaccurate data. The probe received a directive from NASA engineers telling its AACS system to choose the suitable computer to phone home. Although the restoration took some time, there was little danger. An inquiry is underway to prevent a reoccurrence, even though NASA does not believe that this flaw poses a threat to the probe's survival. This is because this anomaly suggests that there is some other issue with Voyager 1's computer systems. But NASA has yet to identify the root source of the telemetry problem. We are pleased to get the telemetry back. Well, there you have it, folks. Voyager 1 has revealed something that has left us in awe and perhaps a little bit frightened. It is a discovery that could change the way that we look at our place in the universe forever. As we await more information, let us contemplate the vastness of space and the mysteries that lie beyond. Until next time, keep exploring and keep dreaming. Thanks for watching.